showing you how to make a wall collision in Scratch. So let's get started. Delete the second costume and delete everything in the first costume of a Scratch cat. Use the rectangle tool. This will be our player. You can make him whatever color you want. I will just do blue. Zoom in on him, and then hold shift and then draw a rectangle and set the outline to 0 first, and now hold shift and draw a rectangle. If it's too small, then hold Alt and drag this corner up so that it gets bigger on all sides. It's still pretty small, but I will zoom out a bit. So I think that's good, yeah. And so now, when green flag clicked, drag out a forever loop and one if statement. Right click on it and click duplicate. Right click on the first if again, and then click duplicate again. And now we are going to go to the something category and drag out this key space plus. Set space to up arrow, and actually don't put this in the if yet. Just put it over here. Hold Alt, drag this in the first one. Change this down arrow, hold Alt and drag this in the second one. Change this to right arrow, hold Alt and drag this into the third one. And choose left arrow. Be careful, don't hold Alt and drag this. Just drag this without holding any key or anything. And now instead of just changing X by 10, we are going to make a new sprite for the walls. And then we are actually going to change the brightness a bit. So I think that's good. And then we are going to draw some rectangles. Make sure this is centered on the screen. And now we are just gonna drag this up. Using the selection tool, we are going to duplicate this. Just hold Alt and drag, and then hold Shift, and then rotate it so that it moves in nice little steps on a 45-degree angle. And let's also move that over here. And we are going to stretch this. And we also are going to stretch this. And now we are also going to add like a little bump here. So let's just add that bump. And so back in the sprite 1, we are going to make a new custom block. We are going to name it Change Movement Axis : and then add a number of text input and name it X/Y, and then put a number of text input, actually a label, and to make it speed : speed, and then add a number of text input, speed, and click OK. And so now with this, what we are going to do is grab out an if else block into our defined block. And if x/y equals x, if x/y equals to x, then we are going to actually just make this an if statement, because if we do if else, if we type B, it'll automatically move on the y-axis. So grab out an if statement inside of this if, grab out the touching block, and if not touching wall, so make sure you put the not. If not touching wall, let me just name this player, and I'll name this wall. And so now if touching wall, if not touching wall, then we are just going to change x by 10. And instead of 10, put the speed and duplicate this. And if we are touching the wall, then change x by speed times -1. So now let's see if this is working. Let's just put in a movement block over here. Change movement axis. We are going to move this on the x-axis, and we are going to do 5 and duplicate this, and then we are going to do -5. But you see, we have to go down. We still didn't code the up and down yet. To do that, we actually, it's pretty much the same thing. Instead of y over here, x over here, we would do y. Instead of change x by, we are going to do change y by for both of them. So now let's see if there is any collision. Let's just put it over here on the y-axis, and we are going to do -5, duplicate this, and do +5. So now, if we go to a wall, you see we cannot go into it. We can still go left and right though. And if we run to the top walls, we still cannot go through it. And so that's it for this video. Hope you like it. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon on the top right corner. Bye!